I think we're on a tipping point in Bitcoin history, guys. We're hitting new all-time highs all the time. Bitcoin is going to $4,000, and I'm happy and sad in the both in the same time, because it's hard to buy Bitcoin cheap right now, and I'm losing. But anyway, I think that this tipping point in the history of Bitcoin is that the mass adoptions is becoming a reality. Right now, if we look at the Bitcoin field, we're going to see adoption in every aspect. So let's start with Overstock. Overstock is a big company for shopping. I think it's an American retail company. 2016, their revenue was almost $2 billion. So it's a very, very big company. And recently, I think this week, they started using cryptocurrency as a way of payment. You know, they're accepting Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dash, NEM, and also Redcoin, which is good. They're accepting 40 currencies. So slowly we're starting to see big companies adopting Bitcoin payments. Another thing I want to talk about is Fidelity. This company, if you don't know, it's one of the biggest investment company or bank, or I don't know how to say it. So they're playing around with $2 trillion. And this company is adding Bitcoin into their portfolio, which means that people can start investing in Bitcoin in this company. This is big. This means that hedge funds, investment banks, and everybody are starting to putting money. That's why Bitcoin is going crazy right now. Just look at this. It's going to be, maybe tomorrow is going to be 3,800. It's going crazy. Hedge funds are putting money. This is the last news. CNBC is putting news about Bitcoin all the time. Blockchain technologies will change the world. Fidelity Labs. And I see mass adoption everywhere. This is Fidelity Twitter. As you can see, they're not, bullshit guys, and they're starting working with Coinbase and so on. So things are getting serious, and I'm scared about Bitcoin. What else I was going to talk about? WikiLeaks. Yeah, WikiLeaks started accepting cryptocurrencies, another cryptocurrency, Zcash, because it's private cryptocurrencies. This is also big news. Goldman Sachs. I've talked about them before. This is one of the biggest investment banks, and they're serious about Bitcoin, guys. No, Bitcoin is held by rich people right now, which is sad, but what can you do? That's why I encourage you to hold just at least one Bitcoin for the future, because we don't want these rich companies to hold lots of Bitcoin. So Goldman Sachs, Fidelity, and tons of other hedge funds, investment banks are starting to put money in Bitcoin right now, and this is going to continue because Bitcoin is a trend. and it's going to change the world. Everywhere we can see news about Bitcoin going to $10,000, $100,000, and so on. And it's going to hit 1 million. That's no doubt, and I'm going to make a video about that, how it's going to happen. Bank of America, they're working on blockchain technologies as well, so I'm sure that they're also buying Bitcoin. And I think also a lot of governments now are starting to buy Bitcoin because they're starting to see that the world is changing, it's transforming. So when Bitcoin gets more popular and popular, governments will start putting money in Bitcoin without telling anyone. This is going to put the price of Bitcoin going to skyrocket. And this is another story, but where I'm going is that we're slowly seeing these mass adoptions, and I think in 2018 it's going to be even more. And if more retail companies start adopting Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is starting to become more liquid, things are going to start scary because we'll start going to another financial crisis. So if you can buy one Bitcoin, guys, I strongly encourage you to do that. Just one Bitcoin, that's enough. And this is it. I'm going to make a video about the next financial crisis, because Bitcoin will be the thing that is going to lead us to the next crisis. And it's good because we are seeing it. That's it. I'm not going to take you a lot of time. Just new all-time highs. Bitcoin Cash. I don't know how. I'm impressed how long they're living, because I think people are putting money because Bitcoin Cash are going to change their name. They're going to adopt some private features from Zcash, I think, and they're going to rebrand the whole cryptocurrency. And I think this is going to be a very smart move for Bitcoin Cash. And probably this is the only one thing that is, stopping Bitcoin Cash from crashing. I don't see any reason, because Bitcoin Cash is useless right now. You cannot use it for anything besides, selling and buying on some exchanges. Also, I have to talk about NEO, because it's crazy about NEO. They went up 100% in a few days. We can see this trend for smart contracts. So yeah, guys, more people are putting money into cryptocurrency. New all-time high for the market cap, volume of $5 billion. And remember, I told you in my previous video, if we start seeing here increasing like 20 billion, 30 billions a day, this means that we're going to hit hyperinflation. And you should start thinking how to prepare yourself. Where should you move your money? If you should start buying real estate. But I don't think it's a good idea, because the real estate usually drops out significantly in crisis. So probably one of the best things is to put some money on the side in Bitcoin. But I think it's good time to start thinking about strategy in case of a financial crisis. So I'm going to talk about this more, and yeah, just try to accumulate as much as Bitcoin you can. I'm doing some crazy stuff here, I'm putting my Bitcoins into exchanges, which is very dangerous, but I need to make some more Bitcoins. So Good luck, guys, and see you again. Bye.